guys, I just got back from YALLFest in Charleston, South Carolina, and I bought too many books. I said that I wasn't going to buy any more books in November, but let's be real, that didn't happen. Okay, the first book that I picked up was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I originally read this in my library, so I wanted to get a copy because I liked it so much. So then, of course, I had to get Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, which I have not read yet, but I've heard it's very similar to Anna and the French Kiss. I think there are characters that connect in the books. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Don't really know that much about it except that it's Stephanie Perkins and I love her. Then I picked up Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I listened to this on audiobook and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I would get a copy. Also, the cover is so gorgeous that I wanted to have it on my shelf. And then, of course, I had to pick up the second one, Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor, which I have not read, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in this series. I know I'll probably read the third one at some point as well, but I wanted to kind of have a variety of books, which is why I didn't buy all three. So these next two books they actually ran out of at YALLFest, so I ordered these online and they just came today. And the first one is My True Love Gave to Me, which is a collection of short stories edited by Stephanie Perkins. This book has a lot of my favorite young adult authors like Rainbow Rowell, Stephanie Perkins, David Levithan, Laini Taylor, Myra McIntyre, Gail Foreman. I mean, it's just a lot of great people. And I was at the panel at YALLFest when they were all discussing this book. I mean, not all of them, but it was like Gail Foreman, David Levithan, Rainbow Rowell, Stephanie Perkins, Laini Taylor, and I think Matt De La Pena was there. I don't know if I said his last name correctly, probably not. But it was a really good panel. It was really interesting and definitely made me want to check out the book. I've been hearing good things about this. I like reading short stories and I don't do enough of it these days, so definitely wanted to check it out. Then I picked up Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Honestly, I don't know much about this book. I've seen it around and I've seen the cover and I always thought the cover looked really cool. But what made me pick it up was that I saw a bunch of these authors at panels and I thought Leigh Bardugo was hilarious and awesome. So I was like, I need to read her book because she seems cool. That might be a superficial reason to read someone's book, but why not? Overall, I had a really good time at YALLFest. All of the authors were super cool. Even like James Dashner, I didn't really care for The Maze Runner, but seeing him talk at the panels, I kind of wanted to change my rating, give it a little higher rating, because he was really funny and really cool, and I really liked his story about how he was working as an accountant, and then he, got published as a writer, and it was very uplifting and inspiring. There were a ton of authors that I saw that were really interesting. Rainbow Rowell, Stephanie Perkins, David Levithan, Gail Foreman, James Dashner, Ali Condi, Sarah Dessen, Sarah Zarr. I mean, there was the list goes on. I saw a ton of them. A lot of people go to YALLFest just to really get their books signed. I waited in line last year for 3 hours getting Rainbow Rowell to sign my book, and I'm glad I did, because she signed my copy of Fangirl, and I love that book so much, and I'm glad I have a signed copy, but I was really looking forward to just watching the panels this year, and I feel like as a writer, it was probably more beneficial for me. It was really great to be around so many people, both readers and writers, who were just really excited about books, and it made me excited about writing and reading, which is, I think, what the whole thing is really about. The only bad thing about YALLFest is that I did not do any writing on my NaNoWriMo project, so I got a little behind on that, but it was definitely worth it because I feel like my writer spirit, if you will, has been renewed, and I feel a lot better about writing, I feel a lot better about publishing, and I just had a really good experience. Charleston is a great town. I love visiting there. It's not that far from me, so it's a nice kind of vacation spot. I got to see the beach, that's always fun. Ate some shrimp and grits. So yeah, that was my YALLFest experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Everything is lost.